Hey everybody, quick Friday update. Friday night college football. We got the win last night with Nebraska, my alma mater, for the premium play. Your free play cash as well. Matter of fact, we have not lost a free pick video in college football, and we haven't lost a college football premium play yet this year. We don't have any picks tonight, but we got a 5 unit top play on a 2 pack tomorrow. Low volume by design. Talked about this leading up to the football season. So, FYI, they're going to last night. You saw Nebraska, deja vu. It's like Matt Rule and that team channeled Scott Frost and Adrian Martinez. Turn it over in the fourth quarter, 3 personal penalties, a fumble, interception at the end of the first half, the end zone when you could put points on the board, had momentum at halftime. You give it all back to Minnesota. You still outplay them, you lose. Painful. I'll take the cover, but it was bittersweet as an alumni to see that unfold. And now they got to go on the road laying a number against Colorado next week. And who knows what they're going to do against TCU. They're a 20-some point underdog. You don't know what kind of experiment they have there going on. But that being said, let's get to this game here tonight. And I'd made some notes on this in this game, and I really, more so than anything else, I think the under is going to come into play at 49.5. I'd probably lean under in this game. I don't think Central Michigan's going to do that much, and I don't think Michigan State's going to do that much. I mean, this is the classic case, and I did a write-up on this. But I always look for underdogs in these big brother, little brother, kind of in-state rivalry games. The last 10 games of last season, Michigan State won 3 games. And their last 10 games last year in a 5-win season, they went 2-8 ATS. Central Michigan didn't do much better. They lost 6 out of their last 10. But Michigan State's got some issues. First of all, Mel Tucker, he kind of lost his team last year, and I don't know where he stands this year. But this team, much like Oklahoma State, which we talked about on the win totals earlier this year on the future stuff, they lost a ton of players in the transfer portal, including Peyton Thorne, who was the best player on their team. He transferred to Auburn. He was their quarterback. They had a slew of other transfers, all of whom were impact players. Last year, Central Michigan's biggest problems, they had a negative 18 turnover margin. They couldn't stop from turning the ball over, so I expect them to shore that up a little bit. But in the power ratings, I have Michigan State with the home field minus 11. This is at 14.5, so there's a small overlay in the favor of Central Michigan. Bear in mind, Central Michigan is a team, though. A lot of these MAC teams have big opening games against big Power 5 schools, which Central Michigan does every year, and they're 11-3 against the spread in road openers the last 14 years, and won last year against the aforementioned Oklahoma State. I'd lean under. If you want to decide in this, I can only look at the underdog. I'm not so sure what Michigan State brings to the table this year. This is one of those speculation games. And bear in mind, it's a free pick. I'd lean under 49.5 for your official free play. And I gave you reasons why I can't look at Michigan State against usually you have a Big Ten team against a MAC team, and it's usually a double-digit spread. Just is, just based on the power rating of the conferences themselves. Speaking of my alma mater, Nebraska, they got Northern Illinois in a couple weeks. Who went in there a couple years ago and beat them. So that's when Mike Riley was there. So that was more than a couple years ago. But nonetheless, I just think that especially, this is like a Super Bowl to Central Michigan, and Michigan State's just trying to see if they can move the chains and, establish some chemistry on their team with a bunch of, new faces in different places type thing. So that's how I see this game tonight. The Utah game, I told you last night, they're just better in Florida. The sum of all parts was greater than Cam Rising, and they showed it on the field. That's an extremely good football team. When Cam Rising comes back, they're going to be very dangerous. They will give USC all they want and then some again this year. Tell you that right now. They did last year. That's a good coach for those guys. That's a damn good football coach. Said that yesterday, or 2 days ago when I taped that video. FYI. Over at the website, as we said, our Saturday cards up for sale. This is the last day of the futures ticket. We have an 8-unit college football futures play on a 4-pack, and it expires tonight at midnight. Last year we had a 4-play card, went 3-1, hit our top pick. It's over at Docs. Be sure and utilize that $60, free $60, link in the description below, or just a tab on the website over at Docs that says free $60. You know, put it towards a weekend package, get it for free. Put it towards a monthly package. Give me 30 days, let me fatten up your wallet, and then you can choose me or somebody else, go a different direction. We'll give you a free $60 off the bill if you've never been a member at Docs, so check us out. Back at you on Saturday.